So, of all the politicians currently in that so-called Halo chamber, Senator Ndume is, to me, the most courageous. He's in the ruling party, criticizing the ruling party. Now, let's take a listen to what he said about politicians being corrupt.
Let me tell you, point blank, if death penalty is supposed to be included in corruption too, I will support it. But you don't go, somebody that stole 1 million, you go and kill him. And then somebody that stole 1 billion, you go and kill him. No, but I'm in support of saying you have progressive. If you steal 1 billion, maybe you go to life imprisonment or imprisonment for 20 years. I support that. But if you go and steal, what, like some people are hearing 1 trillion and the government's money, that means you have deprived so many people. No, that person should be killed. To start for the financial criminals, you know, that are causing dollar to go up, that are doing, what do they call it, money laundering within them, the banks, you know, that are charging people anyhow, and then they are not accounting for that people. Before you come to us politicians, I know that is the direction you are going. We politicians, even if you call us anything, if you compare us to all the corruption, our own is a very small one. Where our corruption is people-driven. You steal all the money, you go and share it with the people. If you don't, you are not coming back after 4 years.
So that's the reason why most of you steal the money?
No. Some will go and keep it. There's no reason for stealing. I've been in the National Assembly. I can't say, you know, people will not look at you on the TV now and say, I'm a clean person. No. I have to say the truth.
Now, you can see in this video, Sean was trying to throw words at him that, oh, if you are saying that politicians are corrupt, are you also corrupt? He said that the people that should be killed for corruption should be people who have stolen trillions, billions. But that if someone is found with millions, the person should not necessarily be hanged. The person should just be tried and all of that. He said that the politicians that you see in the National Assembly, their corruption is people-oriented or people-driven corruption. And the reason he said that is that we as citizens, we expect that once somebody is representing us in the Senate, the person should have what we call the constituency project. The person should come and do roads, do this, do that. But this person is not collecting contract. You know, the person is not executing contracts like ministers, like, you know, ministers and some other appointees of the federal government who will steal money. So that's why an average governor is far richer than a senator or a rep. So in the end, when do you expect them to see money to go back and fund their campaigns? Because during their campaigns, I know a particular man in Edo State, I've forgotten his name, you know, he wanted to come back, he lost Oji. I think Senator, I've forgotten his name, you know. This guy, when he was returning, I saw him give some people that occur some, you know, so in some communities, you know, some heads of communities, not necessarily the king and all of that, but some political figures in the community who he felt would be able to influence vote for him, up to 500,000 naira. So imagine you giving, and that constituency, or that is what Senator, I think Clifford is part of his name anyways, and that is what is such that his constituency, you know, 3 senators from a place, and he was representing, I think, Edo Central. Now, imagine how many local governments we have in Edo Central. And this one I said he gave somebody 500,000 is just from a particular ward, because Esan Central, for instance, local government, you know, has just about 4 wards or 6 wards. Ira has 4 and all of that. So imagine somebody giving somebody that kind of money. So imagine how much you would have spent. Just for the person to go there and not to and turn blind eye to corruption. Like for instance, now when Tinubu wanted to illegally remove or suspend the governor of Rivers State, what Tinubu needed to do, according to what we heard, was that they gave people $10,000 each. Now, that $10,000 is not, sometimes it's not just for them to enrich themselves, but it's for them to have, so that they can also use it during re-elections and all of that. So, Ndume, you have my love. This man is the same man that said that Tinubu was borrowing money without approval from House of Assembly. He has been saying all sorts of things to indict his own party because he wants truth for the party. This man is still going to contest under the party. He wants the party to win presidential elections, but he wants Tinubu to change. That's why this man has my love. No matter what people say about him, to me, he's one of the most outstanding northern senators. And if everybody can be like this in the National Assembly, trust me, Nigeria will be a better place. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I remain your boy, Ernest Omosugbe Adebayo Koje. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Signing out. Peace.